Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me for this brief little invitation. So as we all know, the point and power of Lent is retrieving or restoring something that we held most precious. And for us, that is relationship or a deep sense of connection. COVID and its aftermath has contributed to an unprecedented sense of disconnect with others, with society, with groups, and yes, even with institutions. Lent invites us to be attentive to what has been lost, what we have grieved and mourned, what has been taken from us, and maybe even how we may have been complicit in contributing to that disconnect, maybe through stubbornness or resentment or the refusal to forgive. In classic theological language, this disconnect has to do with how we have been sinned against by those who have failed to love, respect, or cherish us, those who have hurt us deeply. And in turn, from that place of woundedness, we hurt others. It really is a terrible cycle of violence we have experienced and what we do to ourselves, to others, and even to creation. So the work of reconnecting is that deep and hard psychological and spiritual work of forgiveness, again, of another person, a group, or an institution. Forgiveness is the invitation of Jesus, who says throughout the Lenten Gospels, in different ways, but the same message: your sins are forgiven, go and sin no more. If you have longed for this grace of reconnecting, of healing what has been done to you and sometimes felt powerless over, if you have longed to be forgiven, I invite you to consider participating in our parish Lenten retreat with Janet Corso. I have personally worked with Janet on the hard path of forgiveness, and I can testify that she is a very gifted spiritual director and a therapist, someone who has the charism or the special gift for understanding the complexity of forgiveness and how to heal the breach. I simply invite you to sit with Jesus in your deep prayer for the next week and ask him, is this what you desire for me? And if it is, confirm the desire of Jesus for you. Janet will be with us next week, Monday and Tuesday, in the mornings and in the evenings, to lead us personally and as a community to the hard work of restoring what has been lost, what has been taken from us, so that God can continue through this power of grace to heal relationships, to build friendships, to open a future, and also to experience a peace and a freedom that we never dreamt possible. I hope to see you next week. Thank you.